All right. And I'm back. I know you're like, what are those? Other than that penetrator, this is my favorite lead round for damn near everything, especially 17. This is a 17 in the middle of two 22 pellets. So they come in two different sizes. Now, I bought the Silent Cat Gamo. I think it's a Gamo. Silent Cat. I know that's the name of it for sure. It is twice the weight of a 17. And it's about twice as accurate through my guns. If I shoot those normal little tiny 17 pellets, like the Destroyers or a hollow point or even a pointed or a dome, a lot of them, the ones that I get from Walmart. I'm going to try other lead 17, but a lot of the ones that I get from Walmart are not good. I think I did a review on one, and I wasn't nice about it because it wasn't very accurate in any of the guns that I ever shot it in, except for this one. This thing is super accurate. Oh, and they're gone. Watch out. I need to use the light to find it. All right, anyway. Excuse my clumsiness. But anyway, the 22, it's okay. It's very much like the Ruger pellet that I did a review of. That Ruger pellet, it was super cheap. Super cheap. They were like, I think $4.25. That's a great price. Okay, Silent Cat for the 17, pretty expensive. It's about the same price as a penetrator, I believe. But I got the 22 version at Gander Mountain. All right, I know the 20 followers I got are probably like, why would you go to Gander Mountain? Hey, look, Gander Mountain does have a wide selection and of random things from big to small that the average little gun store won't carry. Now, the average little gun store does have everything I want, but sometimes you want to get some random ammo or bipod or tripod or something like that, and they may not have the money to have four or five different brands for you to choose from and get it at a cheap price. So I do a little, back and forth. Obviously, I like to support local stores, but I will obviously from my air rifles go to a big box store. I got the 22s from Gander Mountain. It's the last time I'm buy them. I will not tell you how much they cost. But if you ever stroll through their air gun section and see Silent Cats for 22s, you're going to see that price and you're like, man, that is ridiculous for it to be just a lead pellet. Because you could do so much better online. And that's where I'm probably going to expand to the newer pellets that I get are probably going to come from online, or maybe I'll get them from Bass Pro Shop or something like that. I got everything one store has to offer. They're not very expensive, and then I'll move on to the next store. Now, before you go spend all the money that I spent on that 22 pellet Silent Cat, you can just get the cheap Ruger at Walmart, and the dome on this one is different, but it didn't weigh much. It made like a tenth of a gram or something like that. It was barely heavier than that Ruger pointed pellet that they have at Walmart, and this thing was I'm telling you right now, I bought Destroyers. I don't have the receipt. I was kind of mad when I bought them. Most expensive pellet I ever bought was that 22 right there, and it's made of lead. Most expensive. So don't do what I did. Do not buy 22 Silent Cats from Gander Mountain. Those things are just way overpriced. But if you see the 17 at Walmart, definitely treat yourself. I bought 2 tins of it when I saw it because that's how well it worked in all the 17s that I shot in. I shot it in my other friend's 17s, and it was super accurate. A lot of them use mill dots because it's heavier. It fell a complete whole dot down, but it was, I would say pinky nail accurate. Pinky nail. So, you can shoot dime-sized target with it. It works. But please don't spend your money on the Silent Cat that you will find at Gander Mountain because that is expensive. I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes. It happens, when I did my Ruger video. I got a lot of dislikes, and I'm okay with that. I get that their pellet rifle may have worked good, but mine did not. I had a guy ask me did I check the barrel, which I would say he probably didn't watch my whole video. In the video, I explained to you how I peppered the target all over, this target, dieseled all day. So if it's dieseling and smoking and hitting the target but not accurately at all, then there's nothing in the barrel, you know. But people get a little angry when you do a video and dislike something that they own and like. Here's another example. I did that same video. I took heat. Someone said a child couldn't cock that. Because I said that if a kid had got that for Christmas like I did, I'm a grown man, I got over it. But if a kid had got it like I did, they would have been disappointed because they wouldn't have been able to hit anything. And the little iron sights, or well, plastic sights didn't work, and the scope didn't work, and the safety was all kind of wiggly. It was all kinds of wrong. And then eventually broke and hung up on me, and I had to disassemble it, to discharge it, to take it back. So that was my main problem with that gun. And to that person that said that, I'm sure they're not a follower, but I would like to say the purpose of an air rifle isn't that your kid can shoot it all the time. I like the fact that a kid couldn't cock it. That means when you cock it for them and you load the pellet in and you show them how, you give it back to them. If they did, heaven forbid they shoot you, they won't shoot you 3 times. They will only shoot you 1 time. And they won't cock and do it again. So a single action is safe for children. Plus, you know, I'm a large dude. When I was in 5th grade, I could touch the rim. I was 6 foot tall in the 6th grade. I was still a child, and I definitely could cock one of these guns as a child. Now, every child ain't as built like I am, all thick and chubby. But, you know, if I can cock it, a lot of other people can too. I'm not the world's strongest man. I'm just a big dude. And if you're trying to get your child into shooting, then that's a good idea. I think that would be a good idea to get your child into shooting and use a single action rifle that they can't cock. There's nothing wrong with them not being able to cock it. It's safer that way. That means they'll need you to shoot, and by the time they're strong enough to cock that thing, they'll probably have absorbed and learned enough about gun culture to be safe, and you're not to worry about them shooting a little brother in the face or something horrible, you know. Because if you give someone this gun, they shoot it, and then they turn and swing it in front of someone's face, they'll be safe. It will only shoot, you know, Springer actions in gas ram break barrels. They only shoot 1 time. So that person thinking that the gun won't be, you know, used by a kid on a holiday, that's totally crazy, you know. I've seen people give them to children on holidays, and they had to help them break it back and do all that, and then I was cool with that. I get it. It's safe. No one will get shot. So that's the end of my Silent Cat video / rant. Sorry, y'all. And like I said, 22, not worth the money. Just get the Ruger. In 17, it's worth every penny. Every penny. It's weird to look through a camera movie thing. But yeah, that's the 17. It's worth every penny. The 22 is overpriced. So Gander Mountain, get your prices right, Gander Mountain. And everybody else, give that a shot. I'm out.